Hey, welcome to an episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. You know, it's been a while since I actually did a solo review. And if you might have seen my last vlog, which I shot today, but I don't know when you're going to see this video, I was talking about how I still have all these Bell's beers from Greg and Meredith over at Guy Grow Reviews. I've been sitting on these for like a month. I'm going to do 3 days in a row reviewing the Bell's beers. And we're starting with the Expedition Stout. This is a pretty highly acclaimed beer. It's a Russian Imperial Stout. Rate Beer rates this as the number 14 beer in the world. It gets an A- on Beer Advocate with like 1,200 reviews. So it's pretty highly acclaimed. Although they didn't have it like in their best, top 5 stouts or whatever. But the bottle says, "Here's a beer that thirsts for travel, holding up impressively under the rigors of any journey. At the same time, it's perfectly content to sit quietly in your cellar, aging and improving while you wait for the moment that seems perfectly appropriate for its consumption." Well, that's all it says. It's 10.5% ABV. We'll see how well they mask that. So, it's heard good things about it. I'd assume that it's, pretty highly drinkable. I'm wondering if this would be better after a year. So, I'm going to open it with the spoon again to save this cap. Yeah. Oh, I can smell it as soon as I open it. It's chocolatey, but it's boozy. Using the tulip glass, I'm going to pour the J method, because Imperials don't tend to generate much of a head, so... I still got a little bit left in the bottle. That's why I like this tulip glass. You pour some, let it sit, you still got some left. Well, that is straight up black. Not even any ruby red on the edges or anything. It's just black as motor oil. The head, that's a very dark head too. I usually don't see it that dark, except like on a chocolate stout. That is straight up brown. That's even like dark brown. It's almost kind of creamy. I'm getting a little bit of alcohol, but it's kind of like a chocolate in there too. Like a bitter dark chocolate. It's not too prominent. I mean, it's not like the Southern Tier chocolate, which is in chocolate stout. This is a Russian Imperial, which is like a very strong stout, which happens to have a chocolatey taste to it. A little bit of roasted, malts in there, but not too strong. So let's dive in with Bell's Expedition Stout. What I was surprised at was how creamy it actually felt, which could be due to the head. It's kind of like the first sip there is tasting kind of like a nitro charged beer, very smooth and creamy, but it's very thick, unlike Guinness or Young Double Chocolate, which actually seem watery to me. This is pretty robust. You're getting up front. You're getting kind of like a slight chocolatey creaminess, like a chocolate mousse, and then as it finishes, you're getting like a dry alcohol. But then it leaves this really pleasing, deeply roasted malt aftertaste. It's like deeply roasted malt, maybe even like kind of like a burnt kind of taste, and like a bitter dark chocolate. I like it much better when it's in the mouth, because as you're actually swallowing it, it's like you're getting a lot of heat from the booze. It's kind of like that, traditional, like dry rubbing alcohol kind of heat and taste you get on the back of the throat. But like as I said, I really like that the aftertaste. The aftertaste is almost better than the actual taste. I'm getting like this lovely chocolate and roasted malts flavor. I know I'm repeating myself here. Getting some nice lacing on the glass too. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna take a little break. Let this warm up a little. It's not ice cold right now, but Imperial Stouts, they actually tend to get a little better as they warm. So we'll take a little bit of a break and come back with my final word. Hey, I'm back. Wow, I like this Expedition Stout a lot more first of all, than I thought I would, and second of all, more than I liked it when I first poured it. As it warmed, the alcohol actually seemed to become less prominent. Like when I swallow it now, I'm not getting like beer, then booze, then beer again. Now I'm just getting like all beer. I'm really, really tempted to give this a 10, but it's just not, doesn't have the wow factor the way that a perfect 10 beer would have. Thanks to Greg and Meredith for this beer. It was definitely worth the trip, and I'm sorry that I sat on it for so long. I definitely like this a lot. Definitely one of the better stouts that I've had. Probably the best Russian Imperial I've had. Because I've never really been a fan of Russian Imperials. Like, I like chocolate stouts or just, regular old American stouts, but Russian Imperials never really do it for me. But this is doing it for me with the creamy texture, like the complex, flavorful, delicious palate. Maybe, like the alcohol, it started off pretty strong, but it's kind of dulled out now, so. And I like this better than Stone Imperial Russian Stout, which is actually rated like the top 10 on Beer Advocate and Rate Beer, or something like that. But anyways, Bell's Expedition Stout, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I think it's an excellent beer. It's not quite the best of the best for me, but I can see why it would make those ratings for other people. So, thanks to Greg and Meredith again for the beer. Go check out Geiger Reviews. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks. Bye.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.